Hello again, and today's tutorial is exactly the same as the previous tutorial, except for the fact that it's completely different. What is he going on about now? You're probably asking yourselves, and maybe with due cause. What I'm going to do today is the previous video, if you remember, was a little 5-note triplet melody between the left hand and the bass drum that I played with 4/4 jazz ride cymbal. And what I did was I stepped that little rhythmic melody through different points in the bar, so it resolved in different points. This was our first discussion of the concept we refer to as resolution points. Now, today's idea is completely different. It's a different feel, it's in a different time signature, it's based around a different subdivision. From a musical point of view, the end result is going to be, very contrasting to what we did last time. But the really important part of this is that all the parameters, all the underlying logic behind this is exactly the same. And this is the real message here, is that how much of this stuff that we do is also very, very closely connected and built around just a very, very tiny number of core principles. And once you understand that, you start to see the big picture. You don't get kind of all overfaced with information and trying to understand all these different concepts, when actually what underpins these concepts is, in large part, all the same stuff. So, as I said, we're going to use a different time signature. So we're going to do this in 3/4, and we've got the click on at 82 BPM today, with the downbeat identified, so you can hear that it's in 3. And there it is. The hi-hat ostinato is going to be 2 16th notes and an 8th note. So 1 E and, like this. 1, 2, 3. Now, I said things were going to be different, and obviously there's a 16th note feel about that ostinato, so that's going to be matched by the melodic part that's played between the left hand and the bass drum. And the part that we're going to do, I've just got it written down here so I can remember it, is a 7-note sequence. Now, before it was 5 notes, 5 triplets, and this time it's going to be 7 16th notes. And I think of this pattern as a sequence of 3, 2, and 2. So they are as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 on the bass drum, 2 on the snare drum, 1 on the bass drum, 1 on the snare drum, and 2 on the bass drum again to wind it up. So there it is. And so let's try that, just like we did with the triplet melody. Let's try it on the downbeat in the 3/4 time signature with the ostinato that I just played, and let's see where we get to with that. One, 2,